Hello, everyone. My name is Demetrius Reeves, and I first want to start off by saying that I'm not feeling very well. So please, I apologize if I am doing any coughing. Doing this recording, I will do my very best to make sure that all of the information that I provide is understandable. So please just forgive me and bear with me. Again, my name is Demetrius Reeves, and the three things that I found very interesting about this module was that about the racial disproportion in child welfare among color, that it just wasn't among color, but also different ethnic groups, that there was actually more kids of colored and different cultures like the Hispanics and Indians in the system, and they were less likely to be adopted more than the whites. What also was very intriguing is that they found where there was no evidence to support that these different cultures or these that colors actually abuse their children more than whites did. So that was something that really stuck out to me, that information, being that there's not a difference. All to deal with these, to resolve these issues, there is an act that was actually put into place called Fostering Connections to Success and Increasing Adoptions Act of 2008. This act actually provides funds to KINs, the people kins who become the guardian of these children who may have been taken away from their homes. To me, that is a very good way of trying to find a way to support or to deplete how many color or different ethnic groups are actually being put into the system. And also there's also another one that was called the KCCSSP Alliance for Racial Equality. That's also where they reach out to the community, and this is also to try to reduce the racial and ethnic disproportionality and child welfare system. The second one that also that was very intriguing was one of the articles that was put up. I wasn't aware that not only can you report if that you've seen child abuse, or a child may have been abandoned or some type of neglect. Not only can you call, but you can also fax or email, are also ways to report an incident as well if you feel that a child may be in harm. I never knew that, so that information to me was very important. Also, finally, being that I'm studying to become a social work, I think it's very vital and very important that we are aware of what's considered safe and what's considered unsafe, especially in being aware of the Florida laws. So, in critical thinking and safety decision making, how to learn how, when a situation does is present, how to deal with those situations, and some of the things that critical thinking and safety decision making, and the article is stated that the extent of maltreatment, surrounding circumstances, child functioning, adult functioning, general parenting practices, and discipline or behavior management, these were all things that we need to be aware of, and it helps us on how to deal with each situation when a case is made against someone that may be neglecting or abusing a child. I think that was very good. Definitely some very important information. The two things that I wanted to that I would have liked it to be more elaborated on was one of them in critical thinking and safety decision. Being that there are different cultures, these different cultures discipline their children, different discipline in different ways. How do we implement plans or strategies or bring about awareness? Because not everybody knows the Florida statute, or are aware of what's considered unlawful when disciplining their child in the state of Florida. So if there was a case drawn up against someone and we go in, what are being that they wasn't aware, depending on the extent of the situation, how do we, I would have liked it to elaborate just a little bit more on how to handle those type of situations. Also in the video, which was mandated reporters need to know about racial disproportionality in child welfare system. There actually have been several acts that was implemented, like I talked about before. Just two of them, which was one that was the KCCSSP allowance and for racial equality. Also, there was another act, which was the Fostering Connections to Success and Increasing Adoption Acts of 2008. I would have liked to know what exactly is causing, why is it that so many more colored children are being placed in foster homes in different cultures other than whites. Basically, what I'm would have liked it to be more elaborated on was what exactly is the issue. It's so broad when we say, um, when it's easy to say that it was neglect, but what exactly happened? Is it that the finances? Is it stability? Was it a mother who was evicted and wasn't able to provide a home for her children? Was it someone that was in an abusive relationship and was trying to get out of that abusive relationship but couldn't afford to find anywhere or go anywhere? I would, just my personal preference, I would have liked it to hear, how are these acts effective? How effective are they? Have there been a great change since these acts have been implemented? Are they effective? Have we seen a change in how many colored people are being taken into the system? What exactly accusations are being made against them, so that way that to resolve, or to lower the rate of how many colored children and other cultures are coming into the system? How can we lower the rate? We need to be more aware of what exactly is the issue, so that we can try to resolve that issue the best way possible. My question is for all of you is how to handle a situation when in the public you may, that you see, or a child who you may, that you think may be being abused or neglected, and you're unaware of that parent's name or that child name. You don't know who they are, you don't know where they stay. How would you handle that situation? That is my question. I'll be looking forward to you guys answers. Again, I apologize. I tried my best to make sure that everything was clear, and I hope that it was for you. Thank you for listening, and you guys have a beautiful day.